Alright, hello and welcome back to Let's Play yet another no-name MAME game. Today's no-name MAME game is, of course, Valkyrie no Densetsu. So let's add some miss and jump right in. Well, okay, jump right into the intro screen. Whoa, that's some pretty hyper-smooth scaling, and you'll see plenty more scaling where that came from. I wonder if you can figure out what the new gimmick of the arrow was. Wow, this title screen is not selling it very well. Please only press player 1 button. Pressing player 2 would disappoint me. Man, scaling ahoy. But it's nice to start your morning with a nice little bit of angelic music there. Although, yeah, I mean, as I found out the sound test, that intro does not sell the game at all. I mean, you're looking at this is actually way better than the intro, which doesn't happen all that often, because usually intros, you try to pack in as many cinematics and FMVs and, like, crazy, awesome sprites as you can. Not enough flying monkeys in the intro for my taste, though. Wow. Second button is a jump. Yeah. And third button, fourth button, nothing. Oh, is there any sort of... Oh, okay, you got a little health bar, so this is a forgiving little adventure to the isometric platform. Oh, ow. Well, why be polite enough to let him finish? I feel like some additional thinking is required for this boss. Did I say thinking? I meant rampant sword. Errant swordplay? Well, I guess she is like a knight errant, so it makes sense. Huh. Well, you take out some, you take out the whole. It's a little bit like, oh, well, I thought that was a knight or something. Who were you looking at? Oh, cool. Like, usually in games, NPCs just kind of walk away while you're frozen, and you can't do anything about it. But that's cool. This game lets you not even, like, follow the NPCs, but, like, lead them a little bit. Is that a power-up, or did she realize she left the oven? Oh my gosh, that's a power-up. That is one heck of a... Oh, man! And even when it hits something, it's impressive. Wow. Which kind of begs the question, why doesn't it leave it such an impressive explosion when it hits an enemy? Well, I guess the swirling vortex is impressive in its own right. Oh, it does have area effect. Wow. And this is level, like, what, 2? I guess? Maybe level 2A? Like, we went through level 1A, but dang. At worst, it's level 1A, but B. But that is nice. Oh, we've got fancy bubbles now. They don't do anything, by the way. Well, if we can't kill him, he's gotta be a helper. Ah, the gold did have a use. Well, let's... Oh, I see. You get to select this way. Well, as much as I would love a bloody lance, I'm gonna have to settle for a shiny gold shield. But I don't know, the bloody lance feels like the real gold. Wow, look at that parallax scrolling. And look at her fall down the parallax scrolling cliff. But, dang, that's spooky enough to, like, oh my god, and it gets higher and, wow. I mean, I realize it's sort of, and you jump and then it zooms out, oh my god. I mean, I realize it's a gimmick, but hats off when you get a gimmick that well, that it just, wow. That is impressive stuff. And this is like 89, well, okay, your jumps, you basically have to line it up before you go. That's how it works. Oh, man. Soon you'll get to see what the game over screen looks like. But this is 89, so I mean, while the super scrolling, this might not have been the first game. I feel like that dubious honor goes to Mag Max. This, respawn just to die. That's terribly cool. Wow, and her soul flies up at you. Wow. I mean, Usually with these crazy, oh. You select with going right? Now that's a little out there. I don't know about that. As, unfortunately, it's a little sad to see the game just drop the ball so much on the name entry screen. But oh, that's a lot of gold we have there. Is it enough for a bloody lance? Ooh, so it is. Oh yeah. Absolutely nothing has changed. No extra buttons or anything. Oh, well that's new. And surprisingly useless. What is it, just like a temporary invincibility? It's the latest thing. So we can't jump over the flying boulders, and we probably can't walk under them, and we can't smash. Whoa! Now that is styling. This is an awesome game. And I mean, it's got some pretty nice visual effects that, like, you don't even see nowadays. Especially with, like, 3D graphics, it's like things like parallax scrolling, looking down are kind of built in, and thus taken for granted. But back in the arcade games, they really gave you, wow. Like, you could not take this level of parallax scrolling for granted. In fact, even the tiny little detail that it scrolls out as she jumps, now that is a nice little touch that I definitely appreciate. Ooh, last time. Wow. I'm a little disappointed there's no parallax scrolling here, but I mean, you don't want to overuse a gimmick. You can incite people's ire for less. And it's coin time. Although, I wonder if, like, you saw it was at 255 earlier. 255 is kind of a inherent limitation to hex-based, I believe. That's where the parallax scrolling is hiding. So yeah, if you look at our gold, you see 255, despite our worst fears, it was just a coincidence, I guess. So you're not limited by gold, which is very good, because I'm assuming this guy is charging more for bloody lances. Oh, now the sword's super expensive. Fine, we'll just collect these things. Collect them like they're going out of style. But with, like, the wave sword, they kind of are, so... It's always kind of a toss-up in games like this. It's like, is it worth collecting the gold or not? Because, I mean, I don't think the weapons do you any good. And plus, the gold, like, kind of gets out of your way. Oh, wow. Everything powered up. I'm liking this more and more. This is just like, what, level 3? And already you've got something that in some games, it feels like you would have spent the entire game trying to earn it. Even the enemies, like, look different now. They really put a fair bit of effort into this one. I mean, the flying monkeys are the same, but honestly, if you had flying monkeys in your video game, would you get rid of them? Ouch. And I mean, I haven't mentioned the music yet, but dang, the music is keeping up. That is some nice music. And the thing that's especially nice is... Okay, let's see if we can figure this one out. The trick is to never press right. There we go. Nailed it. Oh, whoa. You're seeing there on the things, there's like another person on there. Is there another playable character? I'm assuming that's the two-player character, but you never know. Oh, something... Oh yeah, but the music, like, it's good, but it's in the background. It knows its place. Well, okay, that's a little... sounds a little harsh, but in arcade games, You don't want music that overpowers what's happening. I mean, beeps and loops. I mean, that's kind of what you could only do back in the day, but they were really terrible just because, like, if you're ever playing an arcade game around, like, anyone else, then those beeps and loops, they're gonna get pretty annoying pretty quickly. But this game, the music, it's nice, and it's unobtrusive in the background. And it augments the experience rather than, monopolizes it. It's a nice thing for arcade music to do. Definitely not something you can take for granted, especially in the worlds of 80s beeps and loops. Oh. Stupid tree. Ooh, a magic bubble, but it's gone now. I'm assuming the magic bubbles fuel your crazy fire addiction, but I haven't figured out, like, what that does even. Well, the last time I did it, I swear it upgraded my shot. Friend or foe? Like a smiley face there. Of course, this guy has the sense to... Oh, it's a guy. It is a guy. Of course, he has the sense to stop talking to you as soon as you stop looking at him. So you can sort of... Oh, another dragon. It might not survive this one. Come on, dragon. Aye. Live, live! Oh, these stupid trees. Actually, they are kind of stupid. I mean, they're not even attacking you or anything. Which, considering I have, like, half a health point, I don't mind so much. Do you have to start from the beginning again? Oh, okay. Good. He serves as a little checkpoint. So I guess he was good for something after all. What happens if you go down here? I guess you just get a little disappointed, because nothing happens. Oh. It's very disappointing. When she jumps, does it scale out a little? Because I think they programmed in, like, extra sprites for her jumping. Which seems a little unusual that they'd invest so much time and effort in, like, parallax scrolling that first stage, and yet not even use parallax scrolling to animate her jumps. Which would seem to make their job easier. Maybe it probably looked better by just animating it themselves. Dragons just explode when you kill them. Oh gosh, the terrible ends of surprise killing you. I'm onto your wily ways. I know what you're up to. I almost let that guy hit me again. Deja vu all over again. Well, when given the task with choice between a wide area and a short area, well, you should probably take the wide area, because you're definitely going to fall off the short area. Oh my gosh, is that a magical salad plant? Well, I guess we have to buy something. Oh, we can say nuts to you. Japanese, of course. Oh gosh. Is it me or is that just... Oh, that wasn't even an enemy. I think that was just a projectile. I was a little mystified because it seemed to be a giant wall of fire. Which, I mean, this game has some wacky enemies, but I don't think they have just straight up giant fire energy wall beams. The fireness. This game is surprisingly difficult, just despite the seemingly forgiving tone. You ever hear the term leap of faith? Oh gosh, it was a trick! Oh man, it's like your favorite terrible bugs all combined. They got an antlion, and then they got a poop bug, the dung beetle. Great. Aw, you can jump into the middle to get all of the coins are leaving. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, the coins jump out from wherever they are, and then just there, they led to a paradox. Why can you not change your path mid-jump? This isn't Ghosts and Goblins, man. She's supposed to be maneuverable. Well, at least we've got a rudimentary checkpoint system, although I feel like this level is a lot longer. Oh, hello, Anteater. I wasn't expecting you at all. Oh, what? I won already? Oh, I'm so impressed with myself. Oh, hey, that's not good. Actually, I feel like... Oh, okay, I was about to say that shots got less cool in my opinion, but that was before I realized they honed. This game just got 3 times awesome. Not only did we get a spread shot for level 2... Am I crazy, or did it just switch to an R&B theme? Maybe a little crazy. But now it's giving you homing shots and no less than level 2 still. Wow. This game knows how to outfit a maiden. Although... Oh, I wonder if you cycle through the special weapons as you go along, and it's like as... Maybe the timer has something to do with it. Oh, it's Nosy, the old man. Helpful old man. Oh my god. It's just wiggling. Are you guys seeing this? He's not even doing it. Oh, okay. I got a little confused there. Cutscenes aren't supposed to abruptly end. Ooh. Let's see what you got. So I guess the sword is kind of the or it's Sonic Boom. I'm sorry. Oh, hey. I'm just, like, smashing through these chunks. I wonder if this game has a soundtrack that you can buy. I might even consider it. I realize this is the long play, it's like you gotta talk over it, but dang, I mean, you got music that cool in an arcade game, and it's like, how can you? We're in a nice little maze, not to be confused with Black's silly dice maze. Aw, her little tomb. Back. Why? Why do I do this? No! Oh. And the confusing name entry screen strikes again. Oh, I get it. The Noseman's little green friend was actually the Player 2 character, who doesn't seem to be a Valkyrie at all, but we're going past that. Oh! Okay, I thought that was an enemy the entire time, and like we just taken... Oh! It's not even really a maze. The door is just open for us. How convenient. The best part about dying is that the music loops. This game is amazing. I'm actually a little surprised that this was all just an arcade game. I mean, I can definitely see this being like a Super Famicom, but Super Famicom release. That you just kind of went through, you'd use a level select code, just skip to the end. Oh, and it would have a sound test, too. Although, sadly, I don't think the Super Famicom is quite as capable as an arcade machine. Well, I'm starting to feel like it's a little cheap. Oh my god. Yeah, just a little cheat. I need your help. Help me. Ooh, let's try some salad. Oh, that was just health. A little disappointing, but... Remember, kids, eating salad helps you recover health, even in real life? Wow. And just in case you were thinking that maybe there wasn't enough Super Hyper Omega scrolling, oh my god, this is taking the scrolling to a new level. I'll give him credit, this was genius. This, like, giant level with the guy, and wow. And then also, too, oh yeah, just kind of borrowing on Namco's other strengths and turning this into, like, a surprise shoot-'em-up. Wow. Although I feel a little cheated because there's nowhere to go. Well, let's try a healthy dose of book. Oh, the book is a weapon. Sadly... Oh, well, the book just makes everything explode. Just like you'd expect with real-life books. I mean, this was actually kind of obvious to see coming. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Oh, we just have to take out his pincer claws first. Easier said than done. Or, well, actually, I mean, all you have to do is press a button. It'll be easier done than said. In the heat of battle, sometimes it is easier done than said. Yeesh. Well, I guess you can attack, go for the head, but... Try to get ahead, but... Oh, that pincer claw. Getting on my nerves. Oh. And now we're getting our ashes on him. Maybe we're just invincible or something? Yeah. Sadly seems a little underwhelming. Diagonals are just as hard to get as always. Disappointingly hard, really. Oh wow, and we just like burned through all our gold really quickly. No more ant lions to help us replenish. That's to you. Oh, and we still have the explosive book? Come on, I want the homing weapon already. Although now we know... Well, now we know how to immediately jump into the, fire, but we also know how to take out the boss. I guess. In theory, we know. Well, maybe we can use the invincibility to soak up weapon shots. Nope, this is Nikaruga, kids. Hey. Or Giga Wave, more like it. All I need to do is take out one claw, and then we're in business. But not that kind of business, because he's just gonna flame me. He's gonna fire me. Right. Singed by proximity? Singed by association? Well, almost? You know, my grandma always used to say, even if you're only $1 off, you can't buy the thing. But honestly, if you're $1 off from buying something, you probably shouldn't be buying that anyway. Ooh, this is surprisingly convenient. Just remember, kids, if you can't beat a boss on the first try, well, try again. Sometimes you get lucky. It's a good life lesson. Sometimes you get lucky in life. Of course, just in the same way, sometimes you get unlucky in life. Oh my gosh, am I feeling it? Am I feeling it? Yatta! And the scrolling returns to normal. That was a nice touch. That whole scrolling thing was a nice touch. Well, we've made it to Atlantis. And now finally the book will come in handy as it makes everything explode. No, it doesn't. I feel gypped, kind of. Where are my homing shots and explosion masters? But once again, the music does not fail to disappoint. Oh, but it's deep water now, so it does take you out. Fortunately, it's not parallax scrollingly deep water, but maybe this sheep is good. Oh, he is. And he faces you no matter what you try to do to him, which sounds a little terrible, actually. Well, now we get to play the good old game, bad guy or good guy. Oh my god, it's a quiz game? 1 out of 3. And he kills you? Cheap ahoy, man. I sure hope that question was actually easy if you understand. I sure hope that question was easy if you actually understand Japanese, because otherwise, I would be very disappointed in this game to resort to cheap quiz questions. They can kill you in one go. Oh, I also hope it's the same question too, because I plan on just choosing randomly until I figure it out. Oh, that moment when you start learning how to speedrun stages because you have to play through them so many times. Well, the answer is not always C. Well, it was. Alright. A little anticlimactic, but, not a problem. Laser beams already? It's like, why are you wasting time talking to me? You could be out killing monsters. What are you doing with your life? Oh, explosive apples. I should have seen that one cut. What? Dead ends. This game is slowly becoming more and more annoying. I mean, I lost my super shots. The enemies are actually hard now. Mazes. And then this silly continue thing, which sort of works. When you start from the beginning, okay. I was wondering when I was gonna stop playing this one, but it's quitting time. Boy. Kind of a terrible way to go, I guess. Well, I should at least go out fight. Oh wow, it takes out a whole heart to hurt them? Or out of... well... at least she went out fighting. Ooh, that got really big. No. Oh man, now we go back to the intro, and you really can see that, I mean, the game looks a lot better than the intro. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, there are times when scrolling's amazing, and there are times when scrolling isn't so amazing. Once you're scrunching up the sprites and all that, scrolling's not so amazing. Although 89, though, I mean, this pretty impressive scrolling for the time. Your partner just slings things. And he looks like he's a demon or something. That doesn't make any sense. Why would a Valkyrie partner up with a demon? Still, that was a surprisingly delightful game, and unlike other so-called surprisingly delightful games, this game didn't get worse as you went along. It got better, and it got more difficult. So I mean, yeah, you wanna get. I mean, you're gonna have to be good to play through it all, but if you can get past that, then sure. Actually, yeah, it kind of straddles a nice little line between, like, sending you back all the way and sending you back some of the way. Because, I mean, there are checkpoints, but at the same time, you have to be good enough to get to the checkpoints. So, it has a nice little line between difficulty and not difficulty. Difficulty and convenience. Well, that's that. And on that note, this cat's got a scat.